good morning, and welcome to another manifestation session. It is a great day for transformation. Thanks for joining. It is Monday, May the 1st, 2023. And I am your host, Samian Crumby, founder and leader of One Transformation Center, and it's an absolute pleasure to be with you this morning. And here at One Transformation Center, we celebrate humanity. It is our intention, our goals, our ambition to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. And we're so grateful that you've joined us this morning, whether you're live or listening to the replay, as we go forth to be the change we desire to see. So we have a little quick program today. It's going to be about 30 minutes. And what we're going to do is, for those who are new, take 3 deep breaths. Then we're going to go over to the Oath of Manifestation. Following the Oath of Manifestation, we'll do the reading of the day. Do the affirmative reading as well as the prayer of gratitude. So as we begin to get into space, we want to give you the tools that you need in order for you to set you up to go and operate from a space of your cup being full or runneth over, so that you can go and be the greatness that you were created to be today. All right, you ready? Fantastic. Let's go. All right, as I stated before, we're going to begin with 3 deep breaths. And the reason we are doing these breaths is because so frequently we forget to breathe. We forget to breathe. Yet we're going to be very intentional about these breaths. For each inhale, we will align with everything that supports our best and highest good in this moment. And with each exhale, we shall release anything and everything, or anyone and everyone, that no longer supports us, that is no longer in synchronicity with us, so that we may make room for more of what is here and what it is that we truly desire. All right, let's take 1 deep breath. Inhaling through our nose. And exhale. Again, inhaling through your nose. And exhale. One last time as we breathe through our nose. Envision the air filling up your lungs, traveling down into your diaphragm, throughout your lower extremities, and back out again as you exhale. Fantastic. Now begin to move your shoulders, shrug your shoulders, shake your arms, and feel life flowing throughout your body as your oxygen levels have increased and your oxytocin is present. You feel it? Great. Let's move forward with our Oath of Manifestation. And with our Oath of Manifestation, I like to call it I like to entitle it the Declaration of Independence, your Emancipation Proclamation. I entitled it, this oath is your promise to yourself for you allowing yourself to receive and to manifest everything that is in your consciousness and your subconsciousness. So come be with us and join us. Good morning, sis. You see it on the screen, and let's proclaim it with absolute passion and energy. And let's declare together, I accept and receive unexpected good. Unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways, from unexpected places, in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always provided for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And so it is. Now allow yourself to receive this down into the depths of your being, to your very core, to activate your DNA, your every cell, to be in total alignment and commitment with the promise that you have made yourself to the fullness of manifestation. Now join us as we transition. Join us as we transition over to our reading of the day. Join us as we transition to our reading of the day. Our reading of the day comes from A Course in Miracles. You can always go to acim.org to join us as we're reading. Or you can go to the chat. You'll have it later on. It'll be there in the chat, the actual direct link. Today's lesson comes from Lesson 121. Placing it in the chat for you as we speak. Lesson 121. And Lesson 121 reminds us Forgiveness is the key to happiness. And it reads, forgiveness is the key to happiness. Here is the answer to your search for peace. Here is the key to the meaning in a world that seems to make no sense. Here is the way to safety in apparent dangers that appear to threaten you at every turn and bring uncertainty to all your hopes of ever finding quietness and peace. Here are all questions answered. Here the end of all uncertainty ensured at last. The forgiving mind is full of fear and offers no room to be itself, no place where it can spread its wings in peace and soar above the turmoil of the world. The unforgiving mind is sad, without the hope of respite and release from pain. It suffers and abides in misery, peering about in darkness, seeing not, yet certain of the danger lurking there. The forgiving mind is torn with doubt, confused about itself and all it sees, afraid and angry, weak and blustering, afraid to go ahead, afraid to stay, afraid to awaken or to go to sleep, afraid of every sound, yet more afraid of stillness, terrified of darkness, yet more terrified of the approach of light. What can the unforgiving mind perceive but its damnation? What can it behold except the proof that all its sins are real? The unforgiving mind is in despair, without the prospect of future, which can offer anything but more despair. I'm going to repeat that. The unforgiving mind is in despair, without the prospect of a future which can offer anything but more despair. Yet it regards its judgment of the world as irreversible and does not see it has condemned itself to this despair. It thinks it cannot change, for what it sees bears witness that its judgment is correct. It does not ask because it thinks it knows. It does not question, certain it is right. Forgiveness is acquired. It is not inherent in the mind which cannot sin. As sin is an idea you taught yourself, forgiveness must be learned by you as well, but from a teacher other than yourself, who represents the other self in you. Through him, you learn how to forgive the self you think you made and let it disappear. Thus, you return your mind as one to him who is yourself and who can never sin. Each unforgiving mind presents you with an opportunity to teach your own how to forgive itself. Each one awaits release from hell through you and turns to you imploring for heaven here and now. It has no hope, but you become its hope. And as its hope, do you become your own? The unforgiving mind must learn through your forgiveness that it has been saved from hell. And as you teach salvation, you will learn. Yet all your teaching and your learning will be not of you, but of the teacher who has given you to show the way to you. Today, we practice learning to forgive. If you are willing, you can learn today to take the key to happiness and use it on your own behalf. We will denote 10 minutes in the morning and at night another 10 to learning how to forgive, to give forgiveness, and receive forgiveness too. The unforgiving mind does not believe that giving and receiving are the same. Yet, we will try to learn today that they are one through practicing forgiveness towards one whom you think of as an enemy and one whom you consider a friend. I'm going to repeat that. The unforgiving mind does not believe that giving and receiving are the same. Yet, we will try to learn today that they are one through practicing forgiveness towards one whom you think of as an enemy and one whom you consider as a friend. And as you learn to see them both as one, we will extend the lesson to yourself and see their escapes included yours. Begin the longer practice periods by thinking of someone you do not like, who seems to irritate you, or to cause regret in you if you should ever meet them, one you actively despise or merely try to overlook. It does not matter what the form your anger takes. You probably have chosen him already. He'll do. He will do. Now close your eyes and see him in your mind and look at him a while. Try to perceive some light in him somewhere, a little gleam which you have never noticed. Try to find some little spark of brightness shining through the ugly picture that you hold of him. Look at this picture till you see a light somewhere within it. And then try to let this light extend until it covers him and makes the picture beautiful and good. Look at this changed perception for a while and turn your mind to one you call a friend. Try to transfer the light you learned to see around your former enemy to him. Perceive him now as more than friend to you. For in that light, his holiness shows you your Savior, saved and saving, healed and whole. Then let him offer you the light you see in him, and let your enemy and friend unite in blessing you with that you gave. Now are you one with them, and they with you. Now you have been forgiven by yourself. Do not forget throughout the day the role of forgiveness plays in bringing happiness to every unforgiving mind, with yours among them. Every hour, tell yourself, forgiveness is the key to happiness. I will awaken from the dream that I am mortal, fallible, and full of sin, and know I am the perfect Son of God. Wow. What a read. Many of us are walking around, knowingly or unknowingly, with pain, with guilt, with frustration, anxiety, animosity, disappointment, with disparaging thoughts and words. I had the pleasure of celebrating the life of my young brother by another mother, who honored me with the privilege of speaking and being an encouragement to those who loved him and had already began to miss him. And I shared with them to look beyond the cover. That despite how you may have seen him, despite what you may have known about him, you were here today to celebrate him, for he has had an impact on you. And to carry those lessons, those experiences with you for the rest of your life. To give you the fuel, the ammunition that you need in order to be the best version of yourself, to continue on your journey. And I too want to encourage you to look beyond the cover. Look beyond the illusion of pain, of disappointment, of regret, of disease. And understand that everything happens for your absolute best and highest good. And the person that you are angry with, that you despise, that you can't even stand to hear the sound of their name or to see the sight of their face. I need you to understand that they played a role in your life at that time. They were called to be that person, to show up in that way, in order to get you here, in order for you to truly understand and experience what unconditional love is. Now you have a choice. Do you truly desire to know and to experience love without conditions? If so, you have the key to that love now. And that key is called forgiveness. Now I recognize it may be challenging to forgive. Yet I need you just to take a moment and to look for that spark of a light in that person. You spent enough time seeing all the darkness. Take a look. There was something about them that was unique. There was something about them that maybe it made you laugh. There was something about them that made you interested, intrigued. Find that something. It's still there. And allow that light to shine and begin to expand, that it may fill and encompass them. See, forgiveness itself is not about them. It's about you unchaining yourself from them. It's about you removing the prison that you've created yourself. When it comes down to them, the prison of hate, of despise, of regret, of disappointment, of all the disses. You've been carrying that weight around with you. You've been carrying that ball and chain with you. Here's the moment to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So that you can move forward unencumbered. Forgiveness is your gift to yourself. Seize your gift. Don't leave it sitting out there stranded. Seize it. Free yourself. Allow yourself to have experiences so much greater than regret or remorse, disappointment and fear or hate. You deserve more. You deserve greater. Let's move to a space of gratitude. Father, Mother, God, masculine and feminine energy, which is our true selves. Guardian angels and Orishas. We give thanks for you. We give thanks that in this moment, that you have granted us the opportunity to fully emancipate ourselves, to free ourselves to the truth and the reality and the freedom that you have granted to us. Free ourselves to experiences that are more heightened and satisfying, more fulfilling, that aren't tethered to a ball and chain, that aren't a noose around our neck, that doesn't provide us any adverse experiences. We thank you for the ability to see just a little spark and allow that to grow and expand and light our path forward. Our path for forgiveness of ourselves as well as others. We give thanks. And we thank you for the courage that you've given us today to be able to move into these spaces, to be able to peel back the layers, to maybe remove a scab so that it may heal appropriately. We give thanks for your love, for your peace that surpasses all understanding, your joy that is limitless, your compassion, for we know that you are here for us as we are here for you. And so it is so. Amen and Ashe. That concludes the reading for today. That concludes the morning manifestation session of the day. I want to challenge you that if you missed any part of it, please feel free to go back to the YouTube page and listen from the beginning. Share it with someone. Share it with someone. Take a moment, like the stream. Take a moment, go to our social media spaces. And which is one Transformation Center on Facebook and YouTube, as well as Instagram. Like it. Leave us a comment. Love to hear what you have to say. And we thank you for joining us this morning. And we welcome you back. Come back and join us again. We thank you for investing in your transformation, and we hope that you continue to join us daily at 6:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time throughout the week, and on the weekends at 8:05, Saturday and Sunday. We have plenty of content over there on the YouTube channel. Check that out as well. Leave us some feedback. Leave us some comments. Tell us what you did like, what you like. If you have any suggestions for content, let us know that as well. Also, if you're inspired by what we do, you're inspired about who we are, our content motivates you in any way, it provides you with a sense of healing, feel free to go to Giveify. You can go to Giveify.com or the app, Giveify, and give us a simple donation, as we are a nonprofit entity. As well, you can also send a Cash App if you like directly to me at money sign Samuel Crumby Jr. If there's nothing else, I'd like to say thank you again for joining us. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for sharing it with other people. Please continue to go forth and be the change you desire to see. Until next time, we love you, we thank you, we honor you, we see God in you. Continue to be great.